Yo, what is going on, guys? Saturday night, we have massive drama going on. In case anybody didn't see the Trey Bam interview, I'm going to touch on that in a second, but this is getting almost scary. Actually, it is scary. You know what? I'm going to go out, and I'm being serious. What happened over there, we don't know the fledged deal on what happened, but I'm sure we're going to find out shortly. We'll touch on that in a second. We got Robinhood back in the news here again. TD Ameritrade. This is getting crazy. Not only scary with this Trey and Bam thing, but all of these rules. And I know I touched on this about 2 weeks ago. Some of you love Lou, some of you hate Lou. I love the man to death. I think he's the real deal. But I listened to one thing he said, and it made complete sense to me. Probably 3 weeks ago, he started saying it, where this is a planned event. I didn't think about it until he said that. And then I started really breaking everything down. SEC, rules, all of this madness, it's all coming together. I think that is dead spot on right. And these videos that one of my subscribers sent me, we go back and forth email, really nice guy. I am blown away by this. But what it is, the guy doesn't show his face in these videos, but it's a stock channel. There's not a lot of views, so I don't think a lot of people have seen this. But it's broken down into two parts. First part is just the whole market. What this guy is, he used to be a market maker. His stories, his insight blew me away. Then he redid a second video about GME. This is mind-blowing, you guys. You have to watch this. I know my whole channel's based on me just trying to dig up stuff that's not out there for you guys. That's all I do. It's simple. You're not going to see me break down charts and show this AMC stuff. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to try to find some news. I'm not taking any credit for this, but this is an outstanding piece of, what a find. It's just great. You're going to be blown away by it. Okay, let's get right into this damn thing. Here's Trey's video, you guys. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. We're already at 140,000 views on this, okay? So I first click on it. In case you don't know, it's done with Bam the Investor and Trey, okay? They're just going to talk, whatever. So I first click on it, and I notice it's only 25 minutes long. I figured that, oh, God, that's short. Maybe somebody didn't have enough time, whatever. So I get into the video. I didn't read any Twitter posts from Bam, okay? So I start watching the video, and I'm 5-10 minutes into it, and Trey's coming in all funky and glitchy and blah, blah, blahs. And at the end of it, Trey's mentioning, hey, my computer's melting, blah, blah, blah. It got wild, right? So I'm like, what is going on here? Then I pop over to Bam. I get on his Twitter, and then I start seeing this stuff. And I'll make this short because a lot of you guys have probably seen this, but this is getting crazy. After the interview, let's just start up here. He put out a couple of tweets here. Johnny tweeted this out. DDoS on the interview. Seems likely someone wants you both silent, something big, okay? So what's happening here is they're not confirmed, but they're thinking somebody hacked into this. Bam's got these outstanding people, the security cyber team. They're calling it a cyber attack. Okay, whatever happened here is frightening, right? Now the B team chattered. B team players can stop me. 527, 528. Hardware attack in my office that fried my computer. Yes, reversing a fan is possible. Yes, a lot of bizarre stuff is possible, right? Glitchy video. And then Bam tweets this one out. This is about an hour ago. It's 8:54 at night, my time here in Seattle. Thank you for this. My guy saw this in real time. Wow, a lot of activity for a small town in Oklahoma. Odd. Welcome to my world. Now, does everyone believe me? I'm with you. This is a tweet here, cyber threat. This is apparently some sort of hardware. You can look into that. Do not donate anything. This guy's asking for donate to fix up Trey's computer, I guess, is toast. Zero chance. That's the old stuff. Anyway, we got to keep track of this. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. If you have not, check it out. Maybe by the time you see this, we'll know more. But that's frightening. Somebody doesn't want to know. This guy here is very, very good. Okay? And he said it a couple weeks ago when I started following him. He was getting compromised then. Really sharp dude, obviously. He put out those YouTube videos. He just started on the YouTubes. But then he's throwing in some false videos to kind of feel the gauge. It's sharp. He's way steps ahead of this, right? So watch the video. It's kind of choppy, but there's some interesting stuff he says in there. I am sure they will do it again, but this is getting scary, you guys. Okay, then we got TD Ameritrade over here. Look at this. TD Ameritrade, this is from yesterday. I didn't catch this until today, digging around. TD Ameritrade limits trading on AMC Entertainment. Okay, sound familiar? TD Ameritrade put in place trading limitations on AMC Entertainment, the retail brokerage website showed on Friday. Trading in the stock will be limited by clients with own capital on hand, not borrowed funds. Okay, TD Ameritrade said, adding there might be some additional requirements on trading options that expire on June 11th. That's this coming Friday. The news came after AMC shares shuffled between gains and losses on Friday morning after a blistering rally of over 90%. AMC has been on the center of a second wave of buying retail investors who have hyped the stock in forums such as Reddit, Wall Street Bets, blah, blah, blahs, right? So, yeah, there's that. And then this one here, we can read just the first paragraph. This is Robinhood, okay? This was back in 2020, but this is dated here, Securities and Exchange Act of 1934, June 4th of 2021. This here is the paragraph that I read. I'll put a link in there. There's 3 of them here. But on December 17th, 2020, the Commission issued an order instituting administration and cease and desist proceeds pursuant to Section 8A of the Securities Act of 1933, Section 15B, blah, 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 blah. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. In the order, the Commission found that Robinhood launched its retail brokerage business in 2015. By mid-2018, it was one of the largest retail brokers in the U.S. One of Robinhood's primary selling points was that it did not charge customers trading commissions. In reality, however, commission-free trading to Robinhood came with a catch. Robinhood's customers received inferior execution prices compared to what they would have received on a different trading app, right? For large volume orders, the price differential exceeds the amount of commission that Robinhood's competitors would have charged. These inferior prices were caused in large part by the unusual high fees Robinhood charges the principal trading firms to which it's routed its customers' orders for the opportunity to obtain Robinhood's customer order flow. These fees are generally referred to as payment for order flow. We've heard about this for months. It started with the hearing, and here we are. So things are, all of this, again, goes back to this being a planned event. All of this is just getting sucked into just one big, waiting for the explosion, right? This was a pretty good piece here. This here, part 1, let's do some math with AMC. Let's do this really quick, and then I'll get out of here, you guys. I don't want to make this too long. Based on the data reported to S3, that's eHorse Group, right, there was a return of 1.4 million shorted shares this week, 1.6% of the total 88.2 million shares sold short. Part 2, they covered 1.4 million short shares while returning another 27.6 million that they had borrowed for the sake of shorting, but it was likely to be an awful idea due to risk exposure. Now we have an increasing amount of institutions prohibiting short selling. Part 3. If the short sellers only covered 1.6%, the shares price went up roughly 86% off 1.6%. Hello. We're tracking this proportionally with the price increase per percentage point of short interest covered going forward. Part 4. This would mean a percentage gain of 5,188% over 5/6/21 closing price of $47.91, meaning share price $2,485 based on official data, right? Part 5, we also have 133 million FTDs needing to be fulfilled and paid out. That's the only visible part of the iceberg, like the visible light of the spectrum. But wait, there's more. Let's hurry up with this. I'll get down to part 6. Let's not forget, short sellers can effectively use a loophole into the options chain to hide some short positions and effectively spoof the movement of the SI rate. Okay, we all know that's going on too. There are naked short selling fully admitted on freaking network television. We've seen that, right? There are genuine groups of United Apes and Cats concluding there's a form of disparity based on abnormal trading volume versus the float, leading us to believe the supply in the open market is already scarce, and the short ladders we have seen, especially from the dark pool, were effectively done by high-frequency trading. 9. We also have a discrepancy on current shareholders, only 3.2 million in U.S. and Canada, disregarding foreign states with international shareholders joining the movement. Remember, 225 million bucks worth was purchased last week as well. We touched on that article out of country yesterday. So we have proof of disparity, yet there are outstanding due diligence out there by United Apes and Cats to believe there are specifically billions of synthetics. We are buying until time, blah, blah, blah. We don't need the rest of it. I'll put a link in there. The main thing we see here is all of this data, okay? This is what we've known for months. This is the buildup. This is why we know this thing's going to explode. This here's probably a light price, but it does look good. That's based on data. So this is a monstrous deal, as we frickin' know. This one here, this is a long article on Seeking Alpha. I'll pop this in there for you. I found it. Very good read. Evidence point, this is about GME, but you can obviously take this information with the synthetic long shares and apply it to AMC too. So I found it very important to read. Evidence points to GME shorts not having covered, but pretending they did via the use of options to illegally cover with synthetic long shares. Okay, so you guys definitely read through this. It's super long, but it's got a lot of good info that will pertain to AMC as well. Now, on to this. This here, you guys, you have to watch this. Very good YouTube channel. After I was done watching this, Stocks to Trade, 78.3K subscribers. They're not covering anything AMC, GME, except for this one video here. Okay, but this is mind-blowing. What it is right here. Former market makers' shares must know trading secrets. This is unbelievable, you guys. This first one is an hour and 15 minutes long. The first one's great. Second one's only better because it has GME in there, which follows AMC. Kind of, compare the two. But you guys, I'll pop these in there. One of the very good subscriber that emailed me this information, he found this in there. It's only got 38,000 views. I don't think a lot of people have seen this, you guys, but we got another day. So you got time to watch these two. Let me know what you think, but these are mind-frickin' blowing. I'm going to watch them again. Seriously, I'm going to watch this GME one again. But this guy, you can tell he was very good at his job, this market maker guy. Very, very good. He doesn't show his face in here, but I tell you what, it's mind-blowing, you guys. So I'll pop that in there. We'll pop this in here for your reading enjoyment. Let's keep an eye over here on Bam and Trey and see what is going on with this craziness. But this is getting more wild and wild as it's a Saturday. We didn't even open yet. We got more drama going on. There's got to be some movies about this. I know we got the documentary working, but this is great. Okay, guys, exciting stuff. You make sure you watch those videos. If you do, leave me a comment because I'm telling you what, you're going to be blown away by those. Good find by one of my subscribers there. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Get some rest, sleep. We got one more day. Market opens up. It's going to be good. This is like maybe I should do my charting with my watermelon again with the rubber bands around the watermelon to explode. But this just gets crazier and crazier. And again, with Bam and Trey, it's getting scary. This is getting frightening. So this has got to end. We got to get our ducats and get out of here because this is getting really freaky. Okay, guys, love you all. Leave me some comments. I want to know what you think of that documentary or the Q&A there with YouTube. All right, guys, bye-bye.